Over the past 4 years, Dragon has completed 15 crewed missions, proving itself as one of the most reliable spacecraft for human transport to and from space. While Dragon currently relies on parachutes for landings, there's a fascinating possibility being explored by NASA and SpaceX. What if Dragon landed using thrusters instead? Why consider this new method, and how might it change Dragon's operations? Recently, SpaceX launched Crew 9 to the ISS, further strengthening its pivotal role in supporting U.S. and NASA space operations. This mission, like those before it, followed standard protocol. After the Crew 9 handover, Crew 8 is set to return to Earth. But this return could introduce something new, an innovative landing method using thrusters. During a pre-launch conference for Crew 9, Steve Stitch, NASA's manager of the Commercial Crew Program, revealed that Dragon may now use its Super Draco thrusters as a backup landing system. This exciting new feature would only come into play in case of a parachute system failure, offering a secondary safety measure. Stitch explained that if the parachutes were to malfunction, the Super Draco thrusters would fire just before contact with the water, providing a soft landing for the crew. This contingency is a groundbreaking addition to Dragon's already robust safety systems. SpaceX's VP of Build and Flight Reliability elaborated on the mechanics behind it, explaining that the thrusters would act at the very end of the descent, giving astronauts a chance to land safely, even in a worst-case scenario. Although this capability is intended as a backup, not a replacement for parachutes, its inclusion marks a significant leap forward in safety protocols. The integration of parachutes and thrusters ensures that Dragon missions can handle even the most extreme situations. Using thrusters for landing may sound like something from a science fiction movie, but the real-world application is about enhancing safety. In the event of a total parachute failure, the Super Draco engines would slow Dragon's descent, preventing a hard impact and ensuring a soft, controlled splashdown. This system represents a major safety improvement, demonstrating SpaceX's ongoing commitment to advancing space technology while protecting astronauts. This new landing capability could be particularly important for future deep space missions, like returning humans from the Moon or Mars. Elon Musk himself weighed in, saying, "If you've got it, flaunt it," indicating his confidence in the system. Jared Isaacman, commander of the Polaris Dawn mission, also expressed his excitement about the backup capability, calling it impressive. With both SpaceX leadership and astronauts on board, the system is already generating buzz. Landing using thrusters isn't a completely new idea for SpaceX. Years ago, the company proposed using thrusters to land Dragon on Mars, but NASA raised concerns about safety, particularly the need for landing legs, which would interfere with Dragon's heat shield. For now, SpaceX has shifted focus to water landings, addressing NASA's concerns but keeping the potential for thruster landings alive for the future. The possibility of using thrusters for landing is intriguing because it addresses some of the challenges associated with parachute landings. While parachutes are reliable, they can still fail due to deployment issues or damage. Thrusters offer better control, providing SpaceX with more precision in an emergency situation. It's this level of control that sets Dragon apart from other spacecraft. Bill Gerstenmaier, a senior leader at SpaceX, noted that while the thruster system has been tested before, this is the first time it will be part of a NASA mission. SpaceX originally planned to test the system on Crew 7 in August 2023, but the trial was postponed due to a sensor issue. Musk emphasized that Dragon was always designed to land propulsively, but didn't want to risk it as the primary landing method just yet. This backup system fits into SpaceX's long-term vision of propulsive landings. While parachutes have been reliable, Crew 8's upcoming return will offer a unique opportunity to test the Super Draco system. Even if no parachute failures occur, activating the thrusters close to the water could provide valuable data for future missions. Could this test mark the beginning of a shift toward propulsive landings for Dragon? Dragon's innovative approach to landing sets it apart from its competitors, like Boeing's Starliner. Both Dragon and Starliner were selected for NASA's Commercial Crew program, but their performances have been very different. Dragon has flown numerous successful missions, while Starliner has faced delays, high costs, and persistent technical issues. In its last mission, 5 of Starliner's 28 thrusters were damaged, forcing a crewless return to Earth. Starliner's parachute system has also experienced problems, further highlighting the importance of reliable backup options like Dragon's thrusters. Even Blue Origin's New Shepard, which relies on parachutes and lands on solid ground, pales in comparison to the safety and control offered by Dragon's thruster-based approach. While New Shepard's last mission saw a successful landing, despite one parachute failing, the risks are clear. Thrusters would provide SpaceX with a level of control that parachutes alone simply cannot match. Spacecraft like Dream Chaser, which lands on a runway like an airplane, offer another alternative. While impressive, Dream Chaser's design may not offer the same dramatic, controlled landings that thrusters provide. There's also a question of safety. If Dream Chaser's engines fail during landing, the consequences could be severe. Dragon's thruster system, on the other hand, offers a critical layer of redundancy that ensures astronaut safety. In the future, propulsive landings could become the norm for Dragon, especially as SpaceX continues to develop the technology. Plans are already in motion to explore landing Dragon on the West Coast after the Crew 9 mission, where weather conditions are more favorable. This would also allow SpaceX to recover Dragon's trunk, reducing space debris and further enhancing mission efficiency. However, landing on land presents new challenges, and for now, water remains the safest option. As SpaceX continues to refine Dragon's thruster landing system, this small change could lead to massive advancements in space exploration. With these improvements, Dragon could be a key player in future deep space missions, paving the way for humanity's return to the moon and our first steps on Mars. The future of space travel is closer than ever, and Dragon's new thruster landing capability is just one piece of the puzzle. SpaceX's innovation knows no bounds, and this latest advancement could set a new standard for spacecraft safety and exploration. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe for more jaw-dropping space updates, and join us as we embark on a cosmic journey like never before.